Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. All right, so let's get into this timeless reading. I command in God's name entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits, mantis aliens, grace reptilians, snorting dragos, return back to standards of replaceable good according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, will unquote, uncontaminated, and compromise with this, and thank you. All right, so God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, unquote, uncontaminated, and compromise. What do we have here? What is the message for our collective? What is the message for the divine collective here? Thank you. We have numbing in reverse. All right. What does this say? It says repo. Repo in reverse. Rebound. Repo. Rebound. Numbing in reverse. What is this energy, Holy Spirit? Oh, thank you. We have roller coaster full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. So somebody could be hiding that they're feeling numb because of the different trials and tribulations that they are overcoming here, that they're going through, whether this is you and or whoever you're dealing with. We have kinky ways in reverse. What is this? Fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. Some of you guys might be practicing celibacy, or is it abstinence, whatever it is, or you may need to. Holy Spirit. We have laughter in reverse. Bonnie and Clyde. Thank you. Heart to heart. Deep conversations, intimate discussions. I command God something to protocol inside the video over the energy stolen from me. According to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, will include uncontaminated. Come on, so it is. They're siphoning my energy as I'm doing this. So, which is not okay, and I do not give consent for them to do. Now, this came out in reverse. So, this is somebody that you're not talking to. You guys, whoever this is, you guys could have had like a very close relationship. Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. And something could have happened in this partnership, like it hit a brick wall here. Defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. So somebody feels like you're hard to reach, like they can't reach you. They trying to reach out and they can't. They want to talk. They want to go out to eat or something like that. They want to court somebody saying they want to court you in some cases here. All right. Somebody could be hiding like the things that they want to do to you, or hiding like the fact that they like a lot of sex, or vice versa here. Put the energies as you see fit. Okay, guys. So let's see what we got. Let me look at the back of the deck. What is that? Honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Okay, so tell me about this. Who's this ride or die? This Bonnie and Clyde energy. That's not, there is like no communication. Why is that? Thank you. We have 7 of Cups right off the back. So because there's some sort of confusion and some sort of stagnancy here with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Something's unclear here with the 7 of Cups. So what is that? What's the confusion about? What's the unclearness? We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So something wasn't successful. Something did not work out. We have the 6 of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords here. So this connection did not work out because of all the confusion and gaslighting that could have took place here. So it's giving maybe things were unhealthy, unclear. All right. And it, because I'm looking at the 6 of Pentacles, and it could have been over money. It could have been over maybe something about reciprocating who somebody chose to give to. Continue. Thank you. We have the Nine of Swords here. So this has been very old. So in this connection, it looks like you see how in this, it's like he's giving money to this person, right? Now, this is not to say that eventually, because this is a picture, right? But this is not to say that he didn't give anything to this one over here. We just see this happening, right? In this context, in this reading in particular, I'm being guided to see this as you see him only pouring to one and not the other. So in this case here, I'm kind of getting like a part of the reason why maybe this connection wasn't successful is because, you know, so with this Bonnie and Clyde energy, or just a platonic best friend energy, someone gave to another. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So I'm seeing, they're showing me this as to take this as like a third party situation. Whether this was a platonic thing and this is like a best friend, but you didn't know that there was somebody else involved in like y'all friendship, or that they was talking to you about, you know, or if this was like a marriage or actual committed relationship, there was somebody else involved, whether you knew this or not. And they it looks like whoever you were partnered up with or friends with, instead of like pouring into you, they poured into this other energy here. All right. And maybe you didn't know that, you just knew that you was sad and you knew that you was overcoming some sort of pain and suffering here, right? With the trials and tribulations, things being high and low. So continue, Holy Spirit. What is this? Thank you. So we have the Four of Swords here. So somebody could be sick. Somebody could be trying to get rest, recuperate here. With the Knight of Swords, I'm trying to do this quickly. I heard malicious, like maliciously. We have justice, so the scales is going to be balanced. Either when it comes to this connection, and or if you were the one, so if you were the one that didn't receive something because somebody gave to somebody else, that you're going to get justice for that. Or vice versa. Whatever side of the story you're on, take what resonates with the rest behind. All right, tell me more about this sickness or what's going on here, Holy Spirit. Thank you. We have the Five of Wands in reverse here. So if someone tried to cause confusion, or they tried to make things unclear so that there wouldn't be competition, or there wouldn't be a fight, there wouldn't be resistance. So somebody, I heard somebody pulled the magic trick. So somebody used, in some cases here, who's somebody did a magic trick, all right, to try to make something not appear as it was. Manipulation. We have the Eight of Cups here. So in reverse, someone wants to come back because what, they're sad, something did not work out, and they feel like they're left out in the cold. Now, at one point, if this was you, it looks like this is them now, right? Especially if they chose to give to someone else when they were supposed to give to you, pour into you. Continue. Thank you. We have the Eight of fucking Swords, bro. Why? So, Knight of Cups here. You know what this sounds like? Knight of Cups. All right, so you could have, because of this energy not pouring into you the way that they were divinely instructed to the first time, it could have left you destitute in some sort of way. like feeling trapped, feeling like you're sick, feeling like you know, you're resting, but it's like you feel like you can't do anything else other than that. But it's not like pure rest because it's you're overcoming an illness. But the Eight of Swords being here is like, which is painful because the Eight of Swords is on top of the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords, right? Um, they trapped you. Someone trapped you. They tried to trap you. And they not only tried to trap you, they were not only the cause of the destitution, they're also trying to come out as being the solution. They're trying to come out as being the solution, even though they were the cause of the chaos or whatever of something that you did not get. What were they supposed to get, Holy Spirit? We have the Two of Cups, a partnership or a friendship that's trustworthy, right? Loving, giving, nurturing, that has God in it, right? So this partnership, now this could be a business type of partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic, right? This could literally be a part of your soul chart. So you guys were going to be working on something, building, creating, wealthy here with the Eight of Pentacles. This was not going to be a toxic connection. We have the Devil card in reverse. So this was going to be very freeing, right? You're going to be able to feel like you could be your authentic self here. It is like somebody like poured the motherfucking cup out. Like, so they were supposed to get a very like wealthy type of connection. What else? Now, so this is what they were supposed to get. And this is what this energy is trying to return for. But this is what you would have had, in a sense, had you followed suit the first time. We have Temperance here. So it's like time for you to be unchained, or time for you to be able to fully see what's going on, be mentally untrapped, physically untrapped, be able to move around, do what you need to do, right? Get the necessary healing that you need here, right? And I mean, my God, somebody tried to literally, because the girl is blindfolded here. The girl got a rope tied around her arms, around her back, right? She is like surrounded by swords here, right? So like, it's like, dang, you know, some of you guys could have felt like you was in utter danger. But God has angels surrounding you, right? That doesn't mean that it's going to be painless. However, still cute. So you've been waiting on something. You've been waiting on something. You've been waiting on this wheel to turn in your favor here. All right, and it looks like some sort of secrets are about to come out, if they haven't already, about you being a star, right? So whatever secrets are going to be coming out, this is going to be not only healing for you, it looks like this is going to help you skyrocket into some sort of success here, whether you have a partner or not. Making sure that you have the right ones that's tried to choose is going to be important. Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. So someone does, why did somebody do this? The Lovers card in reverse, they felt hurt. They felt hurt, and they felt Strength card in reverse, lesser than. Ace of Swords in reverse. So because they weren't in their truth, Ace of Swords in reverse, because they weren't in their authenticity, they don't love themselves, they don't respect themselves, right? They don't have standards for themselves, however far deep it goes for whoever op you're dealing with here. they stole because you know Seven of Swords is a thief energy, right? So someone, they lied here, they stole or something, and you went through some sort of wilderness valley process or energy, right? That you guys could have thought you weren't gonna make it out of, or well, hey, this motherfucker took you through the ringer. Shit. And no wonder you don't want to talk to them. No wonder you ain't trying to have sex with them. You ain't for those that applies to, right? You know, you don't want to talk. They try to keep you, and in some cases, thank you, Holy Spirit. So in some cases, this energy could have tried to trap you and keep you as a rape slave. I know that sounds so far-fetched. It is really not, because it's been happening. All right. That's what I'm getting. Somebody tried to keep you as a sex slave or a slave, period, to them, either in the spirit realm and or physical realm. When it comes to people and beings. Baby. Sweetheart, let me see. So they feel hurt. That's why they tried to steal from you. That's why they tried to lie on you and all the rest of this stuff. Not that it makes it okay. It's just giving you the MO. Or at least some of it. But the Holy Spirit saying it's time for whatever this partnership. So this energy wants to come back, or put yourself inside a story. You want to come back, whatever. This energy wants to come back to rejoin this union here. Whether this is a platonic thing and or a romantic thing. The thing is, somebody fucked up so bad they can't come back from this. You can't work. You can't trust nobody with no damn money, you know, business with somebody doing this foul ass shit, baby. And you got your social security numbers on shit, your all the rest important documents, and doing business with somebody like this. I'm sorry, baby. I don't care how much you love them. Look how they treating you now. Love is not enough. And I used to feel so offended sometimes when people would say love is not enough, because I love. God is love. Then I learned love really is not enough when God is not truly in your connection, be it family, friend, lovers, a combination of all. Because when God is in a connection, uncontaminated, uncompromised, this does not mean that you're not going to have any arguments. This does not mean that you guys not going to like each other from time to time, right? God knows that conflicts are going to happen. That's why we have problem solving skills and conflict resolution skills. It's how you go about these things that matter. This motherfucker tried to hem you up, keep you out of sight, baby. Motherfuckers tried to why? Because they feel hurt. Because they feel hurt. What they feel hurt about? To the point where they to the point where your health started to decline because of what this energy was doing. All because they fucked up and didn't want to take accountability. So this is you getting a new energy. You getting a new partnership. It's time, temperance. And this motherfucker is hurt. Look at that. I can't make this shit up. So good things are coming. Get ready. A miracle is on its way. All right. So, because this was some fucked up ass shit. Right? Imagine. Look at that. Look. Love locked down. So that means you freed if you're not already. This is the timeless reading, right? Now, here's the thing, because we've gotten the energy, because I know you're going to see past readings that are also timeless as well. So for a lot of you guys, you've already been like free from spiritual jail. You've already been free from I command God send me code of protocols. That video over the energy stolen from me. According to God, Yahweh, Yeshua, will unclose. I can send me comments. So that's thank you. So you guys have already been freed with maybe like I've always said in those readings too, maybe it doesn't look like it because you're free spiritually, or You know, you can do da 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 da, but maybe your environment hasn't changed. So it may still feel like you're dealing with certain restrictions like you were in a trapped environment. You know, what God is saying for a lot of you guys, you've been free with your environment, whether that's a work environment or your home or your home or whatever. The money that you're able to spend, the connections you're able to have or not have or be around at this time, it may feel like you're still in the same season. But God is saying, no, you've been free. It just took me some time to get you out of there, get another place, because what I've had to learn too, and no, it doesn't mean that it hurts any less. I'm just being honest. But sometimes having a new perspective shift, it can help in the moment, right? As a form of a medicine. Sometimes the delays is not just because demonic interference in your life. Sometimes delays are caused by demonic interference happening in another person's life or a business or whatever the case may be. So for example, a package might be late for you because maybe what you didn't know is that that company or whatever the case may be uses a third party system or something like that, which a lot of companies do. You know, they trying to get help or whatever the case may be. But maybe the devil or the demons know that you trying to da 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 da. And so what the devil will do is that he'll send his minions or he'll send whoever the case may be. And if the devil feel like he can't get to you, he gonna try to see who else he can get to. And it does not make it okay. It's teaching you the game. And so he might say, we might not be able to stop this company because they got these resources, they got this, they got that, they got that. They may be struggling for a few minutes, but they're gonna be back up and running. We can get them because they don't have this, or they don't have that, or they have this system, and we know this system, and da 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 da. So let's slow them down, because this gonna slow this company down, and then what you call it ain't gonna be able to get this, or it's gonna slow down them getting this, which is gonna give us more time to do X, Y, and Z, which they don't do nothing but kill, steal, and destroy. So you know how that shit go. But that's just to let you guys know, like, in certain cases, how demonic interference work when it comes to, well, God, why hasn't this happened yet? Or why am I still dealing with this? Or da 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 da. All right. Don't worry, little butt. Good things is coming if they haven't already. All right. So get ready. Get ready. Oh, here we go. Return to sender hoe. Return, listen. If you dealing with a motherfucker that's sending any type of black magic to you, use your free will, okay? Because I'm saying this shit. You may say, no, return to senders are bad. Teach his own. I've been a Christian Catholic for over 30 years. I do not identify with it anymore. I was taught the same thing. That's demonic, this demonic, that's demonic, this demonic. I did my own research and found out that both Catholicism and Christianity religions have been tampered with over time. The teachings have been tampered with. Some teachings have been taken out. And when I say teachings, I'm talking about truth. All right. I had to find the truth. There was things taken out of the Bible. There were several books taken out of the Bible. Did you know animals used to talk like how we're talking now? That was taken out of the Bible. Go check out the Ethiopian. Anyway, there's different texts. But they didn't want us to know certain things because of power and control purposes, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is, especially if you spiritual and you have the ranking of a spiritual judge, spiritual attorney, spiritual lawyer, spiritual executioner, you definitely have the authority in the spirit realm ordained by God to do a return to sender, which you have to be mindful of how you do it. All right. And if you go to somebody to do a return to sender for you, you have to be mindful of who you go to do it. All right. I do all of my return to senders with God, with the Holy Spirit, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, unquote, uncontaminated, compromised. All right, because he taught me how to do it with his energy. It's his energy that is clearing me off and returning it back to whoever sent it to me, whether it's one or several energies. So you can do the same thing if you choose to with your free will. You don't have to, but this is to let you know, if a motherfucker try to take your shit, take that motherfucker back. All right, get it back in blood spiritually. Spiritually, through your ordained ranking. This is how you don't collect karmic debts, because you're doing everything through your ordinage. Don't say I ain't teaching shit. All right, so we have up the creek without a motherfucking paddle. Oh, look. So that's why motherfucker want to come back, because all they fucked up choices is getting their ass smacked, right? Stuck in a difficult situation with no way of getting out of it. Because look at what you did. Look at what you did to somebody. Somebody, you tried to hem them up, keep them from being in their purpose, keep them from fulfilling a prophecy. You didn't think you was going to get any repercussions? They don't want these repercussions. I'm done. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I'm that bitch. They did not want you to be this. They didn't want you to be a star. Remember we started that star card earlier? They didn't want you to be in that energy, gaslighting in reverse. Why? Why didn't they want them to be a star? Thank you. We have when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, because they felt like they didn't have the qualities, because this is in reverse. They felt like they didn't have the skill set, the knowledge, the beauty, whatever, star quality, all the above, to possess this role, this status, right? But that doesn't mean that you mistreat somebody just because you feel like you ain't got it, right? Because whoever this is, it's given, like, it's because it's one of those things. Like, if you really friends with somebody or you really close with somebody, you do right by them, God gonna make sure he bless you through them. This is somebody that did not do right by you. They tried to stop you because they was jealous of you because of what they didn't see within themselves. Ain't that fucked up? They tried to hurt you because they couldn't see something within themselves. Or vice versa here. It's fucked up. We have loyalty in reverse. This motherfucker ain't loyal. This hoe ain't loyal. Or you ain't loyal. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Right? So now motherfuckers is crying like they had you. You see, ain't it funny how them tables turn? Ain't it funny how them tables turn? Ain't it funny how the cookie crumble? Mourning, healing, release, reflection, growth, forgiveness, acceptance, depression. Motherfucker is suffering. You're healing, not to say, because healing, it doesn't look pretty either. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm a healer. It doesn't always look pretty, and it doesn't always feel good. Theirs is not looking pretty and it's not feeling good because the karma is so bad for what they did to you and others, to try to stop their destiny, to try to stop whatever the fuck. And y'all was supposed to be two people. It's like God is pissed off because God was like, look, I gave you my child to take care of. So God gave you to these energies, or this energy, as a gift. God gave you to this best friend. God gave you to this lover. God gave you to this company, whatever, as a gift. Right? And God wasn't expecting them to be perfect, right? Like, no. But they didn't have to do you like this. This is how you gonna treat a gift. They didn't think that's what it was. They didn't think that they was gonna get bad karma for it. Right? They probably thought that they could dodge or have been dodging karma for so long that they weren't gonna catch up. Well, baby. That's why we fucked around and found out from this reading here. So you don't have to worry. Justice is coming, if not already here. So that's what we got for you. Thank you all for your love and support. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.